狼队前面获胜的小局都是要拿一血的，但这把是京东拿了一血。
一血确实有点说法，但是更多的还是打团，因为团战
OK，
四五两局狼队有点碰不过了，因为他阵容比较软，控制好像越来越少。
OK. Up the sound.
少你没感觉？你狼队的状态。
Up the sound. Let there be sound. Let there be sound. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is Fox. We are good. It's time to go play. Let's go play, let's go practice, and let's go do high quality game reviews. What's up, guys? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, started playing already. Good, good, good. Let's go. Let's say hello, nice to meet you here. So we'll play this guy. Caught in 4K game reviews. Right, alright. So yesterday I went to the Gotham Go tournament. I remarked that there are white-collar professionals and blue-collar professionals. I am definitely a blue-collar professional because I do all the pro activity things, and I stream a lot, which is, you could say that's what I should be doing, creating Go content for the Go community. So I'm the blue collar pro here. And of course I participate. I go to local Go tournaments, and I do things like I probably go to Burning Board this year in the Carolinas, in the mountains, and I'll go to Go Congress and I will play, and I'll do NAOL reviews, North American Online League, and so I'm a hardworking blue-collar pro. That's why, and you guys are watching a blue-collar stream. Burning Board very elusive, but the cost stops me. Makes sense. Good, good, good. Cool. I just received an email from the AGA Go Journal saying the Go Congress is very nice. The Go Congress is much more viewers, much more, sorry, not viewers. I'm streaming, so I'm like viewers and viewers. The Go Congress has much more attendance, players than expected. It's the it already has a high turnout and everything. So very, very good to see there. And we're gonna go fight this Ko, of course. The normal Joseki extend and Atari and capture a stone runs into this shape, and white captures 2 stones. So we're picking a noticeably worse Joseki than usual, and white Tanukis. Yeah, how nice, how nice. Worse Joseki than usual, but I'm sure my opponent has this scoped out, so we're gonna learn here. Go Congress is so overpriced though, yeah. The biggest cost to the Go Congress, not so much the event itself, but the hotels and the cost of stay. That's a killer for most people. As you guys know, that seems to be the case of international tournaments. Yeah. As you guys know, so I think I will Atari here, or Atari this one. Which one? Atari, this one? No. We'll play a fast move and we'll just win the ko and hold it. So hotel prices in the US are extremely expensive, probably the most expensive hotels ever. And Go Congress this year, either we have Go Congress in a hotel or in a university. Either way, it's no good. Either way, it's very expensive. So what? So the hotels are the most expensive part of Go Congress, unfortunately, and the money does not even go to the Go community, which is another pity. But that's okay. We can make it work. Yeah, so it's like $2,000 just to go to the Go Congress every year, which is quite a lot. An expensive vacation. Too much of it goes to the admin fees when you break it down. Just my 2 cents. Would love to go out, but yeah. So the event itself is hold on. You guys are not seeing. Okay, now you guys see the game. Good. So the event itself, it's about 500 or so of registration costs. The event itself is already expensive enough, as you guys mentioned. The European Go Congress can put on a Go Congress show for a fraction of that, maybe half of that. And so a part of that. And then the admin costs and cost of the events, like cost of having pros there to give lectures and stuff, and simul games. Now, I have heard rumors that the pros actually did not cost all that much. So that's one thing I am pleasantly surprised about. So the Go content and stuff, probably it's probably okay. Anyways, the pros are getting less this year, and the pros are making less this year for participating in the lectures and simuls and things like that. But we will have less lectures. We will have less lecture time. I think we will have about as many lectures in terms of numbers, but they will all be 1 hour instead of the 2-hour lectures that we had last time, which could be good. Anyways, so they'll save like half of, lecture costs are probably half of what it was. Happy Sunday. Guys, I saw Valsu yesterday in real life at the Gotham tournament. It was great. I enjoyed the lectures on YouTube. Not that I'll turn pro, but reaching for 7 Dan certification. Wow. I've decided to give it a shot once for Chinese foreign pro qualifiers. Nice! In 2 years. So either Sumia is going in 2 years or he's going for 2 years. Either way, good luck and good. I'm glad I did that video on Chinese pro qualifiers. It didn't have that much information, but just the thing alone should be pretty good. Good. We'll play here. This does not feel sufficient. It feels like Weiqi is gonna be able to survive in the corner, which is very bad. Anyways, I saw Valsu on at the Gotham Go tournament. It was great. I think we're supposed to connect once, have White jump, and then play something. We'll shift over onto the defensive here. This did not go as well as I imagined. If there's no way to even capture White, that would be really bad. Then I wish I played this attach instead of the capture. By the way, I am sipping tea instead of instant coffee today because I I didn't bring my jug of instant coffee home from my office. Well, that's the primary reason why. And 2, I'm sipping tea from my proctor, who oversaw my M Lily Cup Pro qualifications. He said he brought his favorite tea to my place and could have the tea. He didn't end up having it, so now I'm having his tea. I'm not having his tea for him, but I'm having his tea. Alright, this game has not gone so well yet. I thought we would do more damage to white, but we didn't. His blocking in Sente was really nice for him. So he gets 3 corners. I can't believe white gets 3 corners. That is a lot. Welcome back to tea. Yep. Cool. Alright. That was great. I went 2-2 at 1 dan. By the way, guys, New York 1 dans are super strong. So New York 1 dans New York ranks are super tough. Good. Alright, we've been going 11 minutes. And already we have such a well-developed game. This is good. Good. Play another knight's move. Very attacking, very proper, very nice. This white corner is very strong though, and at this moment white has over 30 points on the board, which is a big problem. I don't know how I am gonna deal with this. First, develop. The answer to all problems in Go is sustainable development. So good. Let's see how many Go. I saw a I saw a lot of Go streams on early today, but I don't see that many now, which is unfortunate. There are 3. So okay. Surprisingly few viewers for this time of day. So we'll play another extend. We'll pretend the bottom is pretty settled and safe. It's not, but we'll pretend it is. So this move and extend back might be a good idea, and then we'll turn. Maybe this would be not alive. Alright. Hane. This is too bouncy. I don't like that. White's shape is too bouncy, or has too much bounce. I don't think we're gonna play the peep. It makes the Hane stronger. Anyways, we just played a simple turn. White is weaker, but White seems to be doing fine on both groups. Yeah, this is expected. We planned to play this turn, which sets up a nice peep here. And then the full plan is to Hane and then capture this in Sente after white extends. That way we can peep and then we can press and do cuts. White probably counters by playing this double Hane or cut or something. We're gonna peep and Atari maybe. Anyways, this is a good peep is a Sente move. So I'm thinking we're gonna do this at the corner. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a way to reliably capture white. This way, Hane here. That may have been the way to go, but if white plays here or something, I don't have it. White cuts. I would really like this move to be Gote. Let's just give it a Gote treatment. love to give this the Gote treatment, and we did. And we did. I am wholly unsure of what's gonna happen later. If this dies and we play 2 moves here, is it worth it? Probably not. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. But this is not likely to die. White plays here. We'll play the Atari. He captures here. We capture here. Is that worth it? Also very hard to say. Play here. White captures. We play this move. Is that worth it? Holy crap. These are hard questions to answer. Very difficult to answer. So I think what's gonna happen is white's gonna capture this ko. We're gonna capture this in a big exchange. It keeps 10 points, 20, 30, 35. This is a beehive structure, which is usually good, but at this moment it's hard to say. Just gonna extend here. Probably this was not that great. Probably we should have just connected, allowed white to capture this, and then we play this move, and then Atari and peep and peep. In hindsight, that would have been much better. Yeah, we'll play this in Sente. We'll capture the corner basically in Sente. Oh well. And then we'll keep this right hand side. This is too bad. I think we messed this ko up. 30 something points for white. This is 10, 15. We have 15, white has 35. This is probably no points. We have some stones in the middle. White will have 2 groups. We need to make 30 points. We can make 20 with 1 move here. But we really need to get on the offense. Get on the offense here. Get on with the offense. Everyone went to rest, but we're having more streamers. Feels good. Feels good indeed. Cool. Alright, we'll play the classic moves. The modern thing is to turn here, but at this moment we are really not. We want white to play around here. So white is sort of countering this. This is quite interesting. We're going to counter white too. So we want white to play here. It's very small. Because black is safe all the way around, and this group is thick. So all the points here are small. Double Hane capturing like 2 more points, small. It was like 12 points, something like that. So if white turns here, it's not in the most important spot. So we'll be okay with that. White's planning to headbutt. Or play this move on the back there. I don't actually think this is a very good idea by black. We can play 1 more move, but as we just said, this is not the biggest spot to play. So we may have some problems or issues. We're planning to play this move and then extend down in Sente, just envelope white with these Ataris in ko. We're gonna ignore all the ko threats on the bottom because black is not gonna all die here. The right hand side is small because white is super strong. This side is small because black is strong. So we're planning to hold the ko and then just connect if the ko happens. And if white, we can always connect once, and white's not gonna connect here. So maybe capture the outside. The right hand side is what we want to capture the most. The left hand side is like we'll capture it if we have to. And so we just said the middle is what we would like to capture the most. So this move protects against the cutting point. Connecting does not. So hopefully we got ourselves some extra efficiency here. And if white has to extend here, we'll be okay. We can cut once first. White still can't cut. And so we are thinking about, if white connects, thinking about Atari here, keeps the upper side captured. When white cuts, we can play 2 blocky moves and capture the 2 stones. I don't know, I think we're gonna turn here for now. 1, it's a more aggressive capture. 2, it still prevents a cut. And 3, we're still holding the ko locally, which works well for us. The only downside is if we turn and hane, which is how we would most like to, well, this, who could pass up this opportunity to blob up the opponent? I could not. Anyways, we would like to turn and hane and capture white, but white can live by capturing this and then this move. That would be kind of sad, or kind of bad. So even though we extended, I'm not sure if we could capture white totally, which is a bit of an issue for us. So the first move is outside, and then we'll capture this. This maximizes the damage. So if we extend and white Ataris and fights this ko to capture us, I think we'll be fine. So this way we'll hane. The plan was to hane here, really connect over here, and then just keep this 1 stone captured. I don't see any major problems with this. And white is really inside our encirclement here. And we'll play the safe capture this way. So this stone is going to be captured later. We might have to block to ensure that we can capture white's corner later, but that's fine. Connected Sente helps white survive over here, but what is this? Okay, white resigned. Okay, he just couldn't continue. This is great. Okay, super smooth first game of the day against a fellow pro. As you guys know, we don't beat other pros very much, so this is always good. I see, white mint to jump. Yeah, but white is not going anywhere here. He's surrounded by all these black stones. Connect. Connect might be good, but then we were gonna be fine here. We were gonna block 3 groups, could all be attacked. This game is against Ilya. Ilya is the strongest European pro or strongest Russian pro, depending on your perspective here. Ilya beat us twice, we beat him once. Interesting. Good. I think we beat Ilya once on our off account, so okay, good. Ilya has beaten professionals in international tournaments. So he's kind of the equivalent of Ryan Lee for the NA. And yes, Ilya is very good at streaming recently. He gets a very large audience and all that. Yeah, I thought he would be. I watched Ilya's stream sometimes. All right. Good. When I have heard that when in doubt, go for the 3-3, which is always okay. But I can't help but just play this invading approach for some reason. All good, all good. So by the way, recently with the, as you guys know, US tournaments are very, very open. And so Go Congress and everything, we get a lot of players from around the world. And so what, our players in NA, in North America, are getting, exposure to opponents, basically. So, no one is really all that foreign nowadays. And the world is a more connected place, at least for the Go players, which is always a good thing. Black is stronger than usual here, so we're gonna look to do some not so strong solutions. For example, we're gonna cut instead of the regular honey here, just avoiding a fight and taking the game into the later middle games, basically. I was doing where's our chat? Oh my god, where's our chat? Okay, here's our chat. Good. And this way we have more side stuff and stuff. So we're gonna go into the 3-3. I was doing funny opening and played all 3-3s as my first moves, if possible. Was funny, fold some 7-dan bots somehow. My god, how strong is Sumiya? He's beating 7-dan bots? That's very impressive. That's very, very impressive. Keep up the good work. Keep up the strong play. He's beating 7-dan bots. That's great. Great to hear. This jump is a glaring weakness, but I'm not sure. This is a great way to ensure that the jump is it continues to be a weakness. We have to play this one, and luckily I think we can attach. Luckily or unluckily, I'm not sure. This doesn't look that good for white, does it? Yeah, did plan to play here. And then this is a very nice, obvious, good-looking tiger mouse. Feels like we're being handled by black at the moment. This move. Why this move? Not sure. Anyways, we have to extend back. We can squeeze to still take the corner for the future. So if black plays here, we can always squeeze. It's like our backup plan. Yeah. Anyways, I mentioned last time that I am a very blue-collar pro at the Go tournament, so I'm doing blue-collar pro things, which is like streaming and things like that. So we want to really cut if we can, but the more I look at it, the benefits of cutting. What are the benefits of cutting? We can play this move. As long as black connects once, we can cut and do this thing and this thing. We can't even do that thing. We can't even do that thing which is unfortunate. Alright, let's play this one and then push through and do some cuts. Let's see how black is going to handle this. Connect here. Black has to connect on the inside somehow, so we'll be okay after this. We're definitely not going to cut anymore, But after playing this move and then having this move in Sente really fixes up the upper side. So I think that's a plus side of things. Gonna cut on the outside if we can. But this being able to fix by playing here is very nice for black. So maybe we're not able to. Oh, I think this is a big mistake. Okay, I think that was a mistake. Oh well, we've made mistakes in our Go career. So this move. So black is trying to fix from the outside here, which makes total sense. That seems like it's gonna work too. And then at the end, black is gonna play one move and then fix the problems. I think yeah, I think we're not doing so well. This move. Let's see if we can do something like connect, play this move, cut, use this cut to do something. Can we get one-legged chicken? I don't think we can, which is a bit troublesome. Very, very troublesome. Can't get one-legged chickens. We can't let this territory grow out of hand, so we played this to get the territory. But and maybe we get some Aji with liberties. So black played here makes sense. We'll play one move here in Sente because it's a free Sente. We have 10 points. Black has 10, 20, 30, maybe 40 points. Black has a lot of points. Okay. How do we play the bottom? Is it here or there? Is it here or here? I think it's here for some reason. And I hate getting attacked from the back like this. Unfortunately, this is gonna make black fine. Black is gonna be fine. Yeah. Connect is big. I'm not sure how this goes. We do have an Atari, but we do have to extend now or forever hold our piece. We do have to play now, so 10, 20, 30, 40 points for black. Can we handle 40 points? Can we handle the double Hane? I'm not sure we could. This is extremely big, as you can see. It's a lot of development. Really puts the value of our moves to shame. Really puts the value of whatever moves we played to shame. And we just said this, we're totally alive, but we're still being bullied even though we are totally alive, which is always bad. Okay. Yeah, I see the meaning of this. Black wants to block. Very nice, very nice. The Atari looks like it can't be stopped. Looks like it can't be stopped. Wow, what bullying have we suffered here. This is great. I can't believe this press ended up having like 5 moves on the outside. Well, 4 moves on the outside for free. This This looks so good for black, and it is. And it is. Hopefully we can at least have our two comforting peeps. If black plays here, I don't even know what we're gonna do. Black should play this one, or just ignore this totally. This is really bad. 10, 20, 30, 40. The plus, on the plus side, black does only have 40 points, and we may play something strong just to exchange with black here. We'll play the double hane. Oh, we thought the double hane was safe, and this cut was gonna be played. No. Uh-oh. We thought that was safe. It was not safe. I'm special. Sumia easier said than done. So first things first, Atari on the outside. When do we get to see the Siyuan game? Oh, that was pretty bad. He seems to have come out of nowhere. He's an exchange student from China who do tend to be pretty strong nowadays. So we could see that once we're not able to find games for ourselves. First, let's fix the. Oh my God! Is this even Sente? Oh my God! We played here. It's Sente. This is not Sente. I can't believe it. Oh God. Oh God! It's not Sente. Shit. Okay. I do honestly think we were behind maybe 10 points, definitely less than 20 points. Now that we wasted a move here, now it's a little tough. Now it's a bit tougher. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 points. 10. Now it's a bit tougher. Confuse it with non-standard play. Say, Mike, how many games do you win against 7-dan bots? I don't win against 7-dan bots. We saw me play against Zaribot on KGS. I don't beat Zaribot all the time. Again, with all the bots, you want to play it even, and that's when the bots will give you the strongest competitions. So play the bots even, and play the bots even. Oh my God, it's keeps playing the strong moves. I hate it. Whoa, the best Russian pro against you. Well, the best European pro against me. Let's up our standing here artificially. Let's up our standing here artificially. Yeah, Connect may have been better, but I don't know. Connect may have been better. Yeah, we were really trying to get the connecting Sente. Can't get that anymore. Alright, so we kept the corner at least. Have we actually kept the corner though? This move black plays here, we can capture in Sente. We may have to go with a variation that loses us the corner here. Unfortunately, I think we have to take it. Play this move, black is going to play here. Black can play the turn, it's totally valid. And yeah, from this one, This move was worse. This move was worse. This is a sente. 2 points, 3 points. 3 points reverse sente. In the middle of this totally open left-hand side, we played a 3-point reverse sente. Oh God. We're gonna try, of course, guys, because we are a late resigner, but there's not gonna be coming back from this, usually speaking. But this is an online game, so of course we are gonna try and continue to try. 30 points, 35, 40. And if you are a try-harding kind of guy, it does put a lot of pressure on the opponent. Yeah, this is good. Blocked on the outside. Black can still just double hane and force the blob up variation, which is always good. Roan is the strongest pro. Dallin R is on a 10-stream watch streak. Nice. I think the Just Go bots are configured weirdly. The 6 to 7 dan bots often feel easier than the 3 dan bots. No, that's very interesting. Sumia, very impressive. Is beating 7 dan bots is no joke. 7 dan bots is no joke. We should really fight this, but I find it difficult to fight it in the conventional way, so we're gonna fight it in the development manner. Yeah, this turn, unfortunate, but we have to. It's very, very unfortunate. Okay. Atari, once this group is in danger all of a sudden. Yeah, very, this game is very ungood. We have been bullied around at every turn and made a big mistake, and don't expect any comebacks from here. But as we said, we will continue to try. So any kind of strong move out is no longer possible, so we have to play the weak move out. And the Tanuki treatment, the strongest treatment against overplays. We're so weak, our positions are too weak across the board, but Black doesn't have overwhelming territory, so we'll still attempt at this. I'm gonna play this hane and Atari here. Make Black into an inefficient shape at least. This Atari basically can't be stopped, but the double threat is very, very strong here. Does this make our move out a failure though? Hard to say. We did have some gains here. Do we dare to make another jump? We can run this out later, so we played another jump. Atari Knight's move. If we capture these, I'm sure we'll make a comeback. But as you guys can see, Black's territory entirely rock solid. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, almost 70 points. It is almost unimaginably difficult. 70 points. I don't think we can play the connect. 80 points is what we need. We have 10, 20, 30, 40. Can we make 40 points down here? I know, as usual, it's definitely a no, but we can see Ilya playing safe over here. Yeah. None of this can be realistically attacked. If it can't be realistically attacked, the best we could hope for is something like this, and then connect home. Connect here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 points. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. It's a 10-point deficit or more, unfortunately. But we're still trying because that's what we do. Unrealistic attacks, the next plan. Well, we did unrealistic attacks in the middle here, but didn't prove to be effective at all. And maybe if we Atari'd from the inside, but still, black is way too strong everywhere. This is Sente, black is using it. I do think this is already pretty much the best that we could do. Hane extend Atari, this move, and then cut, maybe. Connect. Okay. Oh, I think black just connects, and he uses the cut to save him. God damn it. The cut to save him is very good. This is what we said that may not be totally working. So we had to play this first. Actually, we could have played this right now. If black played here, we throw in. It's a code to survive for black. Did we thread the needle in this corner? This is really threading the needle here. This is Sente. Black turns, and both of these are Sentes, but this block is not Sente. We can Atari here. Oh my god. Atari and this move and throw in. So we didn't even gain any real territory here. This is like 7 points in Sente. It's pretty big. Damn it! Our move was so... Our move didn't even gain us the 3 points of reverse Sente. It gained us 1 point. 1 point reverse Sente. It's like the worst move. 1 point reverse Sente. Ilya did mess up over here, so if we are to come back, it would be based off of on the backs of this. 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. If black only has 60, I'm sure we have 60 points. I'm sure we can manage 60 points. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60, 70, 80. I'm able to count 80 points for myself, but we're so weak, we gotta subtract at least 10 from here, so maybe we have 70, and the only question now is how many points do we add to black for the thickness that he has. The board is very small right now. In other words, the board is very settled at the moment, so maybe not that much. So maybe there is coming back at maybe there is coming back here. 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. Ilya did make the mistake. Ilya did make his mistake late in the game. He's planning to play this move and the block through, so I'm gonna play this Atari, which is also big. Ilya did make his mistake late in the game, which could be what we need. We're gonna connect this and maybe use this move in Sente and this move to cut the back. We do have this captured within 2 liberties. Is this dangerous? Yeah, it's very dangerous. So we'll play this move. We did 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We still have more than 60, so way enough to contest the game at least. Basically, we're turning our frown upside down. And we'll connect with a lot of liberties. There's only 2 on the inside. 10, 20, 30, 40, 65, 10, 15, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. I think we're actually gonna do this, guys. I think we're actually gonna do this. Ilya made his mess up late in the game. We made our mistake early in the game. So as you guys may hear, late in the game mistakes are typically more hurtful. You can still cut like this. Cautiously optimistic, guys. Cautiously optimistic. Yeah, this is good. Connected Sente. That's all we can have. Can black capture us here? Play this. Maybe the 10-pointer. Is this worth 10 points? Threatening to save a stone is worth more than 10 points. Atari here, peep. Maybe we go with a peep. Good. This move. Atari. This move. The new plan is to not save the stones here, the 5 stones here. That's a new plan. Gonna just Atari here. But this hurts a lot. We did keep all of the bottom territory though, so maybe we're okay. Yes, Komi! Komi for the win! Yes, we have the Komi, and we're really depending on Komi to give us a win here. Gonna keep this territory as much as possible. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 45, 50, 60, 70, more than 70 points for black. This is 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 over here, which is very good, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. We have 80, guys. We're gonna win this. This is great. This move is Sente, so we'll capture this before we do anything else. And then I guess it's all the same. So it's better to just play this way and have this as a sente move. We don't have to throw in anymore. We are gonna win this. Push. No, this move. Yeah, that's the move. We still can't capture black, unfortunately. So it's better to just go from the back, connect from the back. Woo! This is our sente, which is really good. Unfortunately, black keeps these 2 points. I don't think we play this connect if we don't have to. We'll play this one. Sente, good. This is gote for 1 point, maybe 2. We don't have to connect in the middle anymore. This might be 2 points. Might be just 1. We'll play this one. Oh, this is this is worth a lot of points. Hane cut and one-legged chicken with more one-legged chickens. This move might be worth some points. This could be like 3 points that we don't have to capture with. So this move is worth 2 points. Later it makes us feel here. So in that case, this is still worth 2 points at least. Great. We made a huge mistake, but we still hunkered down. But it's okay. We made a huge mistake. Ilya made a huge mistake over here on this corner. So it's half and half. Before it felt like black's territory on the right was out of control, but yeah. Hey, 1 point sente is way better than the 1 point reverse sente you played. Very, very much, especially later in this end game. I can't believe it. Also, to be fair, I think this is much more mine at the end. It was just very good for Ilya to find this. This is a double sente move, but white is not gonna die after this. Atari peep and throw in is a sente for seki in the corner, which is like 7 points in sente. So this realistically was white's basically cut Atari. So I actually did play 3 points in reverse sente, but as I am telling my students nowadays, the sentes are really unuseful if you don't play it. So okay, great. I'm glad. I wish I was able to make this kind of comeback against Jeremy in the Gotham Go tournament last time. So this opening, it felt like black was doing better, especially getting white to play a slow extending move here, just to this move is all about the counter attacks. So we already messed up a little here, I think. So it's just a simple move here. Okay, so we already messed up a little bit of the opening here. Yeah, it is this attach, and it does have white play the honey move. We played the cut. I don't know what to do here. The honey is a regular move. Hard to think about the regular move here. 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks like white is in big trouble, and white is in big trouble, but anyways, it felt like at every turn black is sort of steadily gaining on white. So that was 81%, which is like 5 points plus. This cut was so bad. I can't believe this cut was so bad. I play this cut a lot, and it's just 24% versus 44%. 20% is like 3 points, which is a lot. Okay. Oh yeah, what's the follow-up after this? So 2 is correct. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Interesting. White is able to get the corner. I did play the AI move here, which is good. And is the attach the AI move here? Good, good, good. We played it. Great. Great. Making a bad situation a little more manageable. 81%. We were at 22 for some. We were at 22. What gives? So when black Han is here, do we have something better? Cut. Cut. This way, at least we capture one stone on the outside, and if we cut first, both turns are sente basically. Okay, good, good, good. So black gained a little more here. The peep we did play, which is very, very good. So despite falling very far behind in the opening with several mistakes, at least we played several very high quality blue, at least blue looking moves. So got black to play here. So this should be better than, oh no, it's 12%, damn it. Okay, okay, something better. Press over here, push, cut, interesting. Okay, okay. Yeah, we were at 20%, so it's no surprise we're at 13%. Okay, at least we kept sente, right? So 13%, 42%. What? Okay, so this whole thing is about even. Can you believe it? 1, 2 is even. How many points does black have on the right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 points. It's even. Yes, I did recognize in the game too that white's outside is very big as well. But so this means this cut Atari to get the Hane in sente was very bad. Black played it. Of course, black would like to Hane like this and then defend. Yes, that would be ideal. But if black plays here, we were going to cut right away. And so there was no good. So I guess I take it black should just play here. Or maybe Atari here and play here. Yeah, makes perfect sense. So black was a little greedy for these two moves for the right hand side territory, but this is thickness territory, so it's okay, understood. But we missed this one. Let's see how big of a issue this press is. So interesting. All of this stuff that black lost, maybe 3 to 4 points, we lost about. We were even, and this 8% is about 6 points. We lost 6 points because the corner is smaller than the turn. The corner is worse, 6 points for white and 12, 13 points for black. So the corner was worth about 20 points. That's why we played it. 20-point move is just way smaller than this middle move. Great. Okay, we're down to 8%. This is more thickness for black, but luckily I think this actually gained a little for black. This was a move. That's the best one. Still, we have. So this is still okay. It's like within 5 points, so it's not so bad. And so let's skip forward to the moment when we made the big mistake. Good, 90. So I'm sure we could have done this a little better. No? Oh my god. Oh my god. This was the AI variation. It felt like we were totally bullied, and it felt so bad, but it was actually a gain for white. Wow. Maybe that's why we had an easy time sort of taking this, taking the beating. So black even played a bit slower than usual. We're up to 30%. Ah, 30%. That's only 3 points. Makes us feel so much better. It was around here that we made the big mistakes. So double Hane was good. Black played this one. We definitely played the Atari. What's the follow-up? Ah, no good follow-ups. 15%. This is when we made the game really bad. We played the Connect and then we played here. Could we have played this in a Sente way? I don't think we could have done this in Sente, unfortunately. So this was just, I'm sure we're down to single digits now. Sorry, single digits, I meant 1% or less. We actually have 1.4%, which is not so bad. I think this was a good example of damage control. Even though Black played the first move here, it wasn't too bad at the end. Black only has 90%. So good! I'm glad that we didn't resign. And 90%. 90% is only like 5 points, so 10% is slightly more than 1%. So each rise of 10%. So that's why I'm a late resigner. So of course we were totally good to play this position from here. 10% is very comebackable. We definitely had to keep pressing here, but yeah, this part, I don't know. Maybe we should take the blob shape, 4%. Okay. There was another thought. I was gonna totally tanuki here. Okay, play these. Okay. I was gonna totally tanuki here, and it was good. For 10%. Very interesting. But you guys can really see the danger here for Black. If the fighting gets bogged down in the middle here, and then White's able to surround the bottom, it's all fine and dandy for White. And this Atari felt fun to play, but there was no good moves. This felt fun, but at the end of this, there was no good moves around here. Yeah, everything was just slightly off. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By the way, guys, it doesn't mean that Black at 90% at like 5 points. This could still be at 5 points. And this could still be Black at 5 points. It's just the win rate goes up and up because the uncertainty is gone. Alright, so we mentioned how so this is actually not so terrible. We're up to 10% now, and this is now the end game, and the end game is at 10%. End game, it's only like 2 points, 1 point, something like that, and so it's all fine and dandy or close now. And we played this one, and this was Ilia's mistake. I think connecting would have worked, and then Black would have survived. The estimator is White by 10, but Black is very thick, as we talked about. So I'm gonna go play the game that I started, and yes, close the review window. That was that was a very interesting comeback, and it's very hard to play. It's a lot of pressure when you're leading that game, because the lead wasn't that big. It was less than 10 points, and less than 10 points is always comebackable. 30 minutes main time? Holy crap. Yes it is. Yes it is. Holy crap. Okay, this is gonna be a slow game. That's okay. At this moment, I know this person in real life, so that's why we played this one. Alright, I will wait then. What? Alright, let's catch up on chat. Let's catch up on chat. Let's play the headbutting move that Ilya played. That was a very, very interesting, closer than imagined game. 30 minutes maintain. Okay, Komi. Hey, that 1-point sente move was 1 point way better than the 1-point reverse sente move. 30 minutes main time. I've had a lot of family going to the hospital last week. My Go is poor at the moment. I hope everything goes well. I will wait then. Speaking of Go, do you owe me a rematch? Oh, I think you owe me a rematch. Okay. I gave up on Just Go very quickly. Okay. Good. 30 minutes main time. Don't worry, I will not use all of it. Okay. I saw the move here. Interesting. The push and cut is not good. So the jump is going to be played. It's a slow and steady move. But now that I see this Joseki variation, this invasion looks a little out of place, which is, it's fine to have a move out of place, but anyways, before we capture the 2 stones, we're going to bully white around a little bit. Now, unfortunately, I don't see other players play this, which means this must be a bad exchange. But it's very hard for me to see how, if white jumps or plays here or blocks, it's going to be a bad exchange. Therefore, the bad exchange must be the connect move. So, I think the counter to this is to just connect as white. Gonna play this sente and then capture the 2 stones. Unfortunately, we have lost the. No, I think we. This is so thick. If we pushed and cut, we would have had to cut on the outside and then play this one. So this isn't taken off of the board completely, but we also didn't throw in. So that makes this shape much better for black locally, and it's going to be fine. We did play a jump, which is not super efficient. So maybe it's not so fantastic for black after all. Yeah, because we did play these, which made this very strong, which made our moves not so special. I'm gonna counterattack here. So this game is still a long game, and we don't have a huge advantage or anything here. Okay, the extend is a move that I have in my impressions. So we're going to play it based on impressions. Okay. Right. White plays the strongest moves imaginable. Cut is a strong move, but I don't think we can cut, so I think we can only turn. Maybe we can peep there later for a good threat. But we have to survive in the corner soon, and I don't feel like I don't like how this is going. I don't like how this is going. We may have to exchange attach and attach here first, which loses a lot, and then connect, just so it forces a response out of white, and then we can play the honey move and survive. White blocking would be very, very strong at the moment. Very, very afraid of that. So I think we have to play this soon, sooner rather than later. Unfortunately. The reverse tiger mouse, Atari Connect attach. Maybe that's a good move. Maybe that's a good move. As long as we survive, we can Hane here, which is what we want to do. But what we want to play. But overall, it doesn't feel that special for black. 10, 20, 30, 40 points for black. Nothing special. It's funny to hear you read conversations between chat people. Maybe S16 too slow for early game. Yeah, S16 threatens to capture the 2 stones, so it's a very big development move. So there's a lot of good reasons to play it, but yeah, it's maybe this is exactly the counter. Maybe that's why players usually play the attachment to capture the stone. Yeah, maybe. So I think we have to connect, which is another very unfortunate thing. And if white connects, we may be dead locally, which is very nerve-wracking. Dying is a little nerve-wracking, right? Being dead is a little nerve-wracking. Being dead is a little nerve-wracking. Okay, sorry, you guys may not find this as funny as I do. Being dead tends to be very nerve-wracking. Where's my Fox window? Okay, just make sure that we're not in the review window. We could have played this. White would have connected somehow. Maybe a tiger mouse, maybe a connect here. We would have cut. White would have Atari'd, and we would have lived. But in Gote, and that looked very good for white. So okay, and white's going for the kill. Oh boy, being dead is a little bit nerve-wracking. Let's see how nerve-wracking it will actually get. The only consolation is that we have defender's advantage on our side. I don't know how much of a consolation that is. Okay. We have liberties. But we really want to Hane, but white plays here, and we no longer have this moving Sente, which means we no longer have all the liberties anymore. White has 2 plans. 1, extend and give up these 2 stones and keep this captured. 2, connect and win the liberties race. Or to, connect makes an eye, so it's very helpful. 3, play here. I don't know how this is. I don't know how this is gonna go. Being dead is a little nerve-wracking. I think being dead is totally fine. Yeah. Sabaki, yeah, we're trying. I think the move was to attach, leave ourselves a way to live, and then turn, and then Hane, and do all the stuff, keeping, while giving us a way out, a doggy door to live, basically. How we played in the game, first we made sure that we're dead, and then we'll figure out how to use defender's advantage and everything. First we are dead. Fun. Let's see, I think Ilya is playing. This is the first pro we played. This is Ilya. I don't know if he would have been winning if Ilya managed to live small by Atari and connect. If we capture black, cut, and here this becomes useful, and everything. So maybe we should have double hunted here. Hard to say, really hard to say. Living small, connect here, turn this move, it's 4 points. White can connect later, but probably not. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. White was gonna press and then Atari, so 60 points. I did think White had 40 points on the top, so yeah, especially since this block is White's Sente at the end game. So 40 points, 50 points, 60 points. It would have been close, so it would have been even on territory, but black has a lot of thickness and potential. So maybe it'll depend on how much more black can get in the end game, which is close. Anyways, while our opponent is thinking of the move, Ilya is playing again. And this time he has captured these 4 black stones. White's totally alive. This black group is looks like black needs to play a move here, which means White can capture this. So it looks like he's winning this very, very well. While our opponent checks that out. So right. This move, this throw-in Atari is gonna make White live. So black is alive here. White has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 points if black ends up surviving. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. So yeah, Ilya is definitely winning this one. I'm glad to see him bounce back from a loss. And this is against a strong professional opponent. So very good stuff. Very good stuff. Okay. Yeah, so in hindsight, as long as we played this one, black was not gonna survive. Yeah. The reason why Ilya didn't connect was connect, push, and here this is a dead shape, bent 4 in the corner there. Okay, so how much of a difference was it at the end? It was, the estimator is White by 15, -1, -2, White by, yeah, White wins by 15, maybe minus a few. White wins by more than 10, so White wins by like 12 or something. That's great. Okay, that's why I am a late resigner. Hope you guys understand or tolerate. So sometimes, you know, like, yeah, let's say I expected to be down about 20 points. In hindsight, I was only down probably, you know, close to 20, but then the next fight I did very well over here, so it went down to like 5 points. I was probably down 20 points here, and this fight ended up very good for White, and so it was kind of close at the end after that. I did plan to play this move, so we'll play it. So in hindsight, you know, the one move I wasted was basically clawed back, like mostly clawed back pretty soon, so it was really good. And yeah, and this yeah. So I made my mistake early. Ilya made his mistake late, and that made all the difference. Okay, this makes me really want to choose this Hane. Not yet this. Not yet this, because we might throw in later. This throw in doesn't hurt, so we'll play it. And I think, because this Atari Sente, all we have to do is make sure that I think I can play this and win. I may play this move, which would be a better capture. Could be better. Attach. Yeah, let's just play this move. We'll turn once, we'll press again, and we're all good. White has very few liberties. So we'll play this one. It'll be good. I think. Wow, defender's advantage really worked. We're capturing white now. We're no longer thinking about, this could be 2 liberties back here. So we have all the liberties in the world. So in hindsight, this move should be on the outside. We just connect this stone back with a jump, or if white plays here, we crawl, and it's all good. We already have this Hane, so this outside is not going to be surrounded anytime soon. So, yeah. This is just good. This is just good. Okay. I think being dead is totally fine. Clearly not as strong as the one he played before. Aha! So Ilya is winning against another pro. And a strong pro, but clearly that pro is not as strong as the one Ilya played before, which is me. Which is me. I like the way that sounds. Okay, we're planning to Atari and then stick all the way in. Atari, extend, push, everything is fine. This way we just have to make sure we run out. We could also just capture white by sealing the liberties. I think we're gonna do that actually. I think we're gonna maybe play this one, this move, and then yeah, I think we are just gonna capture white locally here. Turn is Sente, but this is an Atari. It's gonna run out somehow. Here we're using the thickness we had in the corner as effectively as we can. The sad part is we did exchange this one, which lost us the 3 stones. We could jump while we had defender's advantage because push, cut, throw in, Atari, and then Atari ladders this. So the jump would have saved our 3 stones while we had defender's advantage. Unfortunately, we no longer have defender's advantage, so the throw-in is going to get ignored, and unfortunate. So we can no longer save our 3 stones. Here you guys can see how much defender's advantage really matters for reals here. It's trying to save this group. We're gonna allow him to run this out. Just to make this totally dead. So this group is dead. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We have about 60 points now, which is well on our way for obtaining sufficient, sustainable development. We can extend, We can jump. We can hane. Oh yeah, we're gonna extend just to play strengths. How do you normally do against this friend? So this guy is like an AGA 7.0 player. I usually do fine against this friend. It's AGA 7.0. I'd need about 15 minutes to be certain about those liberties. Yeah. If I had the luxury of time, I would also take 15 minutes because it's so game deciding and everything. So at this moment, I would like to use. Now let's just connect. We are attacking strongly. White may be able to make one eye in Gote. Everything around is super thick for black. It's one liberty thick. So this is very good. I'm not even sure if white can keep all this territory. I wasn't sure. I was wrong. This is white keeping this pretty well, it seems. We'll get some Aji. And then we'll turn and to blob up the opponent. One of my favorite pastimes. Blob up the opponent. Connect, right? Right. Hane first. Hane might be a little much. It's a little much. So we'll play this squeeze and Atari from the outside. Squeeze. This is definitely not good to do. Like press is Sente, for example, but then he headbutts. We're just using up all the Aji we see here. No something about it. There's no like save this so I can have more Aji later, or like use my Aji in the best way possible. None of that stuff. Just directly using all the Ajis that we have right here, right now. Okay, this game is going quite well. I don't think this jump loses anything, so we'll play it. Yeah, this is the next move. Unfortunately, I don't think we can block. This seems a little strong. So we played this one. If we can get an Atari in Sente, I'm sure we can capture the group. Atari is Sente, I guess we can just play it. But I really don't feel like the Atari should be the move that I play for some reason. Yeah. Anyways, we played this connect move, which is safe. It's very strong as well, but it's not very valuable. So I guess in that sense, that makes this a very unsafe move. Yeah, I really regret playing this move. Oh well. Okay, are we gonna suffer this? Ideally we connect, but defender's advantage is no longer with us, guys. But we have a lot of territory. Pretty good. The blue collar pro plays blue collar fox. Okay, We're so thick here that it really feels like any interactions we get here is going to be very helpful for black. And all sorts of cuts are problems for white to deal with. Okay. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. So Ilya won the last game. He's going to play again against this guy. This guy wanted a rematch, I take it. And Ilya is up 15 on the estimator. That's not the whole story, but for example, white can Atari here, capture 3, that's 10. And it depends on what the right-hand side situation is. It's probably a pretty even game overall. Oh! Wow, Ilya is playing very thick, and it looks good at the moment. Okay. This move should be Sente for Atari and stuff. The only bad news is white can connect on the outside here, or maybe even play a move like this one. That's okay, that's not our concern. Our concern is sustainable development. Hey, Tangjie. How are you doing? Hey, Tangjie, so I made a video about pro qualifiers are open to the world in China now, and you know, and I said if you guys are on the entrepreneurial route, you can ask the AGF, American Go Foundation. Maybe they'll sponsor and cover some of your costs. You're like, how good is it to to play pro qualifiers, and I'm trying to reach my Go dreams and all that good stuff. Maybe they'll really like what they hear, and then they will say, I'll cover half of your flight costs, that sort of thing. That could be good. Could be good. I'm interested in going to Chinese pro quals. Nice, nice, nice. Since white didn't play this, I think we will fight the Ko's. And I do think we'll fight it this way. When white connects, we'll cut, and this way it's as picnic of a Ko as we can have it. Should we do this from the outside now? It's very hard to say. Anyways, it's very hard to say at the moment. Maybe we will play this one. It's not so important, push and cut. Push, we don't have to block. Yeah. So now we connect. That was the plan. Make a group here while we didn't suffer any damages yet. We'll do this. So we'll fight the Ko like this. Could be good. Could be a good idea. Attach, headbutt, cut. That seems interesting. Attach, Hane, block, connect with this move. Atari. That's harder to make work, I think. So we'll just cut this and we'll connect here. And for example, now I think we connect here. No, we Hane here. Good. Really make sure the outside is all good. Yeah, this was expected. So to answer this, it's a bit of a trap. We have to play on the outside. How should we play on the outside? Definitely a connect is better than just just this Atari. So we have white surrounded, and white's gonna live in ko. And we're gonna hane, we're gonna attach, and for the ko threats. Yeah, it's too bad we lost defender's advantage. We didn't even get this Atari. It would have decreased white's liberty count by 1, and it would have helped out a lot. Too bad. So you guys, when you lose the defender's advantage, you really lose a lot. We could have saved the 3 stones by jumping, which counterattacks the middle, surrounds territory on the left, and everything. Now we're dead. That's all because this throwing isn't Sente, and that's all from losing the defender's advantage. Are you going to do a video on your Gotham games? No plans on doing that yet, although I am a blue collar pro, so that is always possible. That is always possible. Blue collar pro doing game reviews. And yeah, I think so, probably at some point. Yeah, probably. White can play some cuts, which would be strong. Theoretically, I have to extend. That would be pretty strong. Anyways, this is not as much of a problem because this is getting captured. How does this go? Hane here, right? And then push out. No, Hane runs into this Hane, which is problematic. Anyways, it's co-threats. We can play it. It's okay. Cut this Atari connect. We could have. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll do the total connect. This does make this a little bit heavy, and we're making this group bigger and bigger, so it's not going the best. Okay, well, that makes it much lighter than before, so we can safely Atari here. This does give white a way out, which we may not want to do. But I do think, well, what's the danger, right? We lose a few points, no big deal. So we'll play this cut. We can also attach and play here. Basically, we won't even lose any points. Should be good. We'll just cut. We're allowing white to Atari, which is going to be okay. So, oh, right. This is Sente. We could also even connect that, but I think we'll preserve the territory. This Atari is nice. It's a slap. Capture this. Turn. We'll play here. Oh, I see a bit of danger in how we are playing this. White may be able to get a double ko going on, and that could be bad. I guess we'll extend. It's one-legged chicken. White has to answer this. I hope I didn't make any mistakes in reading. One-legged chicken, one leg is here, one is on the middle here. So we're good. Defender's advantage. So results-wise, I didn't do very well in Gotham. Although I did beat Alan, I did lose 2 games. Yeah. I think in hindsight I played a pretty good last game against the eventual winner, but I was not able to beat him like I did last time. Unfortunately. Played a very high quality opening, but it took a lot of time, and then I sort of ran low, went for an attack, did not play one particular sustainable development move that was very important in the middle game, and that slowed my development down, that put me behind, and I never recovered since. That was that game. Okay. By the way, next weekend is Memorial Day weekend. Lots and lots of Go tournaments happening. I myself am going to the Memorial Day. I'm going to the I'm blanking out. Maryland Open. I'm going to the Maryland Open. Good. Yeah, so this is all gonna be Sente for later. White can only cut, which is a good news, and we're gonna be able to seal this off completely. Yeah, so white, it makes sense that white is fighting this. So this is going to be white's double ko. It's going to be impressive. Anyways, we'll play this capture while we still can. 4 stones, 4 more stones. 30, 40, 45 points. So we're gonna wait for white to start the ko, and then so we capture this. Then white takes the ko, and then we'll capture these 4 stones, and allow white to survive at the end of that. That would be like that's our plan to to maximize what we can gain from the ko. Now that I see this, we should have played the throw-in as a ko threat, shouldn't we? So white has a strong incentive to play this one. We lose a point and stuff. Okay, white didn't play this, so we'll have more ko threats. But at this point, the ko threats, because of the nature of the double ko, may not matter that much. Interesting. Anyways, we'll throw in here. Easy ko threat. We just want white to press down so we can capture. When white captures, we can capture this totally clean. Instead of for us to capture this, white captures and we lose a move to, we end up in gote at the end of that. That's what we want. Okay, lots of Go tournaments happening in Memorial Day weekend. It was great. Zichen, I have a question. He beat all the top players. That's pretty insane. Yeah, he beat Jeremy twice and all that. This is very risky, but I think we'll allow it. So this way, white doesn't play here, which is totally useless. If he plays this, which is a little better, I think we'll allow it. We'll allow it, and then we'll extend this, and it will Atari, and it's all good. Okay. How do you separate playing for defender's advantage from playing with protagonist hopium? That's the thing. There's no differences, man. You can't. It's just there's no difference there. When you're losing, it's called defender's advantage. When you're losing, it's called defender's advantage. No. When you're losing, it's called protagonist hopium. Protagonist hopium. And when you're winning, it's called defender's advantage. Sorry, there's no easy way to win the game despite my stuff. How do you separate? Yeah, Telegraph Go, I'm putting on a t-shirt. Telegraph Go has a t-shirt. It's called the Telegraph Go t-shirt. This is nice. So White, we should have played this in Sente, we didn't, and White is able to play this, which is good. Anyways, we're winning by a lot, so it's all good. White has about 40 points plus. The top is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 points plus. So we're totally good. Yes, White can cut and attempt to capture more of our stones, but we can Atari play this move in Sente. And playing while watching. All this talk about defender's advantage inspired me to not die with a dragon twice in a row. Defend and be strong so you won't be weak. Schnorts, I think that's the opposite of what we recommended, but that's great. Defender's advantage. Defender's advantage was the reason I won one of my games, and one of the primary reasons why I lost my game against Jeremy, although that one was I just didn't expect to be counterattacked, which I was being attacked. I was attacking Jeremy. I didn't expect his counterattacks to be so strong, which I guess that sort of counts. I won because of defender's advantage, and the last game I went for an attack. It was just way too small, and it was after that mistake the game got out of hand, and I never recovered since. Got the game closer, but went from like 9 points to 4 points, but that was as far as I got. Oh right, and at the end how I lost. It's totally defender's advantage. I thought I was killing him, but he was actually killing me, so it was really sad. Ooh, Zichen versus Guo Yihan. I kept this opponent's identity a little secret, but that's okay. Let's study for Chicago. I'm not sure if this guy is going to Chicago or California for the Memorial Day tournaments. I'm going to Maryland, so I have my stuff set. I know that Kim Do-hyup is going to go to the Chicago tournament. He seems to have the easiest time winning in Chicago, even easier than Europe. Guys, just kidding, guys. Do-hyup has actually been doing very, very bad in Europe. He's losing. He's actually been doing quite terribly in Europe recently. Anyways, he's not close to winning. He was not close to winning tournaments in Europe, and stuff. Okay, how did we do in this game? Just a very quick thing. He's on the register list for Chicago. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I just remembered. Congrats on passing the NA qualifiers with Alex. Yes, that happened. And we played the final boss. We played Bill, which is probably our strongest player. He proved it last time by winning the NA professional tournament, so that was a very high quality win there. So this game, we were playing black. White played this attach, Hane on the outside. Okay, interesting. In hindsight, I would have picked this. Got Sente. I wouldn't have played 7, I would have played something here. maybe this move, but this move runs into a good-looking jump, which I may not like. Maybe this move and some block. But okay, that's a good idea. That's an even game. This is a little worse for black, but how much? No, it's just fine for black. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, interesting. Black plays the push and cut after white plays 6. Very interesting. So white first plays this one. So I know Joseki is here, and it is here. I really wanted this in Sente, so I said the counter is connect, but the counter is Tanuki. Interesting. It did feel a little anemic playing this capture, but I still expect it to be okay. White at 61%. It was black at 53, so this is a 2-pointer basically. Sad. So good opening by the opponent. We went for the strongest counter attack ever. Check out this move. Check out this move. What is this move? That's a very nice and interesting move. It sidesteps the heavy fighting, and it's sustainable development. It's destroying the bottom and making white do good here. Okay. Yeah, I played this as white some time ago. It felt like this fight is also okay. It felt like this was very, very good for white, but somehow I couldn't, get the opponent, so I couldn't get the opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, even is black totally dead on the inside? Anyways, this kind of fighting is defender's advantage for sure. Yeah. So in the game, in the game I played. How do we get back to the game? Did I actually play this in the game? No, that's not it. Okay, I think I have to reopen this. This was a defender's advantage territory for sure. I think my extent is about the same as the turn. Yeah. White plays this one. 3, 4, 5. Interesting. Interesting. We were thinking about various moves here. We were thinking we were gonna have to play the attach and connect to survive. This loses a lot of value. So the cut is very interesting. This way we can Atari and connect. This also feels kind of bad. Anyways, we played 2 presses. 64. Okay. White played the move I would have played too, and the attach shouldn't lose anything, so it's the next move. The cut was a move. Good. It's always good to figure out a possible AI move. Attach, Atari, play 5 in Sente, defender's advantage, before leaving here with 7. Interesting. Very, very close game. We ended up playing this, which I take it was probably not very good. Okay, it's 41, it's not so bad. And okay. We played the AI variation, which is great. If we played this move, it would be a classic example of ineffective defense we talked about, because you have to use defender's advantage and connect and live like this. So white has to play another move. If you played this would lose a whole lot of points. I expect this to be at 5% for black. 96, so it's even worse. Yeah. So yeah, this is Sente, so it's really bad for black. I guess that's why it's 96.6 instead of 95. If it looked like this, maybe it's 95. Okay. We have to crap. Lost the game track again. Okay. So defender's advantage confirmed. How could you not connect and kill this black group, right? I wouldn't have been able to resist either. So we turned. Let's see if white could do something better. It's actually at 70%. Not bad. It was valid. Let's see what black's moves are. Turn, extend this. Interesting. So the game is basically black gave himself a little bit too much burdens on the left hand side, and the exchanges lost a little bit of value. Makes sense. The defender's advantage is still valid. This is also the AI move. Of course, white's gonna block. AI wants white to extend, and black lives. Of course, white's gonna block. Of course, how could one not block? So black is totally dead. Check out this AI move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, the hunter has become the hunted for sure in this one. Yeah, it's not easy to get at white's liberties. I'll give white this. So this way. Let's say black gets one more liberty. This is black up by 1 liberty, but black got 1 more liberty here. So it's really interesting how this is going to go. I think black can live by playing this way. Or can black live by playing this way? Another interesting variation. Another very interesting variation. This. Yeah, we also can't get at white's liberties, it seems. But I see. We have a good move. We can play this one and extend, and this would get at white's liberties. This also depends on this thing, which is interesting. And so when black plays this one, it'll be a cut. White's going to connect to this move. White's going to Atari, and this jump out would be strong. Black is going to play this before the liberties are taken. Black does die, but this is an interesting, even-looking game. Yeah. This move. What? Wow, this is quite an interesting set of stuff. So I take it after black plays here, white is in trouble. Yeah, you would think that black is in trouble for dying, but dying is always nerve-wracking, but it looks like it's actually white in trouble. And even if yeah, see, we had no chance to play this Atari. So of course, this is our chance to play this Atari. But a move on the outside is worth more than a move here, so hard to say. Anyways, from here on, it's all smooth sailing. From here, capture the group. We have more territory. We have much more thickness. We even found a co for the white group, which we leveraged into. We probably lost a bit here. We could have lost 3 stones. We lost 10. But we also gained 4 stones in Sente, so we gained some value back. We leveraged this all into this huge top. This is what my opponent was showing. Yeah, white could have connected. We would have played here and continued to fight the ko like this. Would have been okay. Same thing. Yeah. So the game went like this, and it was all good. The estimator here is only black by 14, but it was much better. Great. The end result looked like this, and the estimator is black by 41. Actually, 41 is not as much as I thought. Hane, I guess the headbutt, this is Sente, double Hane. It was just, at the end it was just so picturesque and everything. This may not work, so we may have to play this one, but 43, yeah, only 43. Yeah, it's, I think it's just 43. This is the biggest. Yeah. Well, play this one. Play this moving Sente. Okay, I'm sure I can get to 45 from here. Okay, this is 45. Okay, good. I'm sure I can get to 45. Okay, great. That was a very very dynamic game with a lot of exchanges and things like that. So looks like this guy got revenge on Ilya here. He won by 4.5 points. This is my fox. This is all looking good. Great. Twitch is in the ad break. Good. Strongest lies. He has to beat our pros who aren't active. If they're not active, okay. Cool. Free. We play ranked games, guys. Opponent canceled the match request. Pingu is playing. I've seen Pingu play quite a lot on Fox. He has a very recognizable flag and everything. College is here. Yeah, we could play. Alright, Berlin. Okay. He's on the register list for Chicago. I think he just won a big tournament in Europe. Oh, really? Is it Do Hyup? Won a big tournament in Europe. He's been playing a lot in Europe recently. Okay. Berlin, strongest lies. He has to beat our pros who aren't active. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. If they're not active, they're not strong. They don't exist. Okay, so there's active pros, there's non-active pros, and amongst all the active pros, there's white collar pros, which is like Ryan, and all the pros in California with California prices and New York prices for teaching Go, white collar pros, and I am a so I live in Pennsylvania, so I am a blue collar pro in a blue collar state. That's why we're streaming. Blue collar streams. Blue collar work at blue collar streams. Okay. So Kevin Young will return, the monster he always was. Kevin, I think Kevin Young, he went to college, and the rumors has it he went to Brown. He would be in his second or third year now, depending. And he hasn't played any. Not that Kevin played many Go tournaments before he was a pro, right? He didn't actually go join any California tournaments or play any of those. He played in the clubs. And so, looks like, so rumors has it Kevin doesn't like to play the game that much. So that makes sense. And so I wonder what shape he is in. I played him once and I lost some time ago. So I wonder what shape Kevin is in. Right here, okay. This is precisely the sort of thing I didn't do. Yes, defender's advantage. Okay, this move loses a quarter of a point. We will not play it. We'll play this move. Ryan is also our top dog, but then Bill did beat Ryan in the pro tournament last time. 2 years ago or last year, I forget. Last April. Is Mark Lee still competing sometimes? I have not heard of Mark's. I have not seen Mark's names anywhere. So I probably not. So this move I would like to play before not being able to play it, but that just makes black able to cut here, which would be even more scary. I'm not as scared if black blobs here and then cuts here. I'll just Atari from the top. Okay. Is Mark Lee still teaching? Yeah, I'm not sure, maybe. Mark Lee is just teaching. He hasn't entered a tournament in a while, but I have some friends that get lessons from him. Good. I take it Mark's lessons are probably a bit cheaper than my lessons from the way that it sounds, from how this sounds. We would like to jump. Don't have any time to. You're still showing the analysis. Thanks. Oh my god! Big mistake on my end. You guys didn't see the whole game? My bad. This always happens, but thanks for telling me. It's gonna be good. Alright, we're gonna play the bounce, the most typical bounce shape. We're gonna play the ko and then not play the ko. Okay. I thought 12 at 13. Huh? Stream covered. You're still showing the old game. Analysis window in the way. Oh, it's okay. We covered that just now. Good thing if I read chat a little faster, I would have covered this faster. It's okay. You guys didn't miss much. It was just the opening moves, which does not tends to matter as much. So we played the strongest counter we can imagine. Okay, well, we missed the moves, but we saw the time management. That makes sense. Streamer forgot to close the old window. Yeah. Happens all the time. Now we go for this. We're gonna peep for the inside out for the for the co-thread. Afterwards, we're gonna. This is a bit of a problem, but oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! We have to respond to this. This move. Holy crap. And it worked. It answered the code thread. Black does not. Black can take the code now. This move. Oh. Oh. It worked. It worked. It's gonna get us to respond. I have desires to play this move and cut. That's why I didn't want to push and lose all the aji. For example, I may be able to do this now with this. Yeah, connecting, there's no way black connects on the first line, so we have to sacrifice these, look for a sacrifice way out. Can we do this and capture the 3 stones with all of the potential aji sentes that we have? We have one here, maybe one here. I don't. Good news. I don't think my opponent is aware of our designs at this point. So the plan is to play all of this without this Atari to preserve our liberties. See? I don't think the opponent is aware of our plans. So we'll play this way, we'll block here. We'll block here, and oh, come on, that's not going to be Sente. Is it? Yeah, we kind of want this, so we allowed that to be Sente. We're going to jump, we're going to force the headbutt into, oh, no Hane, we're just going to make black live in Gote on the inside. Unfortunately, black now has defender's advantage and can take advantage of the defender's advantage by getting the cut. This is the best for liberties. Connected. Anyways, we do have a bit of a Mii situation here, headbutting to capture black, and this move. And all the time, if black survives, if we can get one more Sente, I'm sure we can play this move and capture black. I'm sure. So we'll block, and then we'll definitely use the Atari here later. Right, wedge, extend, push, cut, 2 liberties, and we can handle 3 liberties too. So it's all good. All right. White is counter-attacking. Makes a lot of sense. Streamer forgot. Okay, well, we missed the moves, but we saw the time management. Yeah. Wow, what a shape. It worked out, but at what price? Yes, exactly. The old reverse Sente were defending in Sente. Yes. Defender's advantage, taking advantage of defender's advantage. I think at this point, we have done so much damage to black that we're not even going to go for the capture now. We're so strong that we prefer to just let the 3 stones survive. And we'll play this move and connect here. And we're going to use the top as thickness. What do you guys think? I think we overdid this a little bit, but we'll still be okay, I think. I think it would have been better to go for the kill on the 3 stones, for sure. I'm sure we could manage it with all these stones on the top. But anyways, 10, 20 points for black. Nothing we can handle. These 2 sort of cancel each other out. And we'll even turn over here. Very strong. The cut is not possible. Only some peeps. So connect. We can connect the peep. No problems. And we'll be good. We'll play a move around here later, so maybe this move. Yeah, that's a move. We can play this move in Sente. And, oh wow, now, wow, yes, peep. This move, we can play this move in Sente, and if black plays this, we'll just answer. I think we did okay. I think we're doing fine over here. I think this is black still having some designs against the top position. So we'll use these peeps and other moves to dissuade that, and then we're all good. This move, a peep here, and another move. Maybe we'll peep like this. We wanna hold this problem, so yeah, we'll peep like this. If connect is not possible, then nothing is possible for black. I think this works just fine. We'll just block here when white cuts, and turn here, and this looks okay. This looks okay. Right place here, we'll block here. Peep, we can peep may be a problem. We might have to cut. Hane is what we want to play. It would be great if it worked. And we didn't play it. We played the cut. It'd be nice to read out that Atari. Small loss, we can always Atari later, so no, actually we can't. Anyways, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Not a lot of viewers on a Sunday. Oh, this move and connect is very strong. This move and this, this move and then connect is very, very strong. Yeah. We can't cut, but we can Atari in the back and capture this one. I think we're gonna be fine. This move, preserving a cut on the outside. Annoyances. I think this overall was pretty successful for black. Overall, what do you guys think? Top is a mess, no one is happy, which is by definition even. Yes, that is a very good definition of evenness. Overall, I think white is a little better, which is good for me. We're not in a hurry to do anything at the moment. We're looking to seal black off and win. But again, we're not in a hurry, so we might as well, we definitely need to press at least once. Or do we? Or do we? Play here. Another very strong idea is this. We'll play this move, the most defensive thing that one can think of. And I know this is so bad, but I played it. This makes white entirely alive, which has to be a good thing. I can make an eye here and an eye there, so did I really need to? Maybe, maybe not, but anyways, that's the decision there. And after this, we're gonna just move on to victory, hopefully. 10-20. Push and cut is very, very strong. Didn't want to have to go for this, but this move fixed the cutting point. So if there's no cutting point here, with this ladder, fixed it with a ladder. So if there's no cutting point here, what excuse do we have to not go for the kill, right? What excuse do we have to not go for the push and cut? Anyways. Good. A Hane move. This is all very happy. We're splitting black up, and this is all very happy moments. White is totally safe, and it's a risk-free game. Does not mean that the game is risk-free from losing, but I guess it basically does mean that, doesn't it? 10, 20, 30 points, 10, 20, 30 points. From the point count, the game is still very possible to lose. So hopefully we can address this. She's answering everything, which is very nice, very strong. We'll play this, we'll make some points here, and we'll win on the backs of those points. 40 points for black does sound like a lot. We didn't make much here. We have 15 points here. We have 15 points here. That's 30. If we can make 20 points here, that's 50, and that's going to be enough. That's what we're counting on. Black is counting on this cut to help with this. We're defending the cut, and we're threatening this push and cut, so we'll be okay here. Yeah, this one is getting to this cut first, which because we think we're doing well, we're gonna defend this. So we didn't make 20 points here, that's for sure. But have we reached safety here? I think we've reached safety. And so at the end here, we're gonna divide up some of the corner. We'll play this move at the end. Maybe we'll play the headbutt. Yeah, probably the headbutt. I think this was a time Suji move. And we'll do fine. So the plan was, yeah, well, capture on the inside loses points, so of course we'll have to connect. The reason we pushed 3 times was so that this will never be threatening or sente. So good. We played an exceedingly safe move here. I don't know if we're playing too safe, but certainly we are gonna have our 2 eyes. I'm gonna be able to peep here and press on. Yeah, press on in sente. No, actually we're just gonna peep here and bamboo this later. Black might go for the ko here, but I don't see any good ko threats for black, so he played here. This means this peep has no more use, so we'll play this one. This is sente, so we'll play this, and we'll have a move here in sente. Helps to defend against this stuff. We'll play here and cut. Okay, black answered. There are 2 ways to go about this. White's safe, so we'll take the corner and then we will win on the territory. So we'll do that. Good. Top is a mess. Didn't think the attack was successful, but if I count, I do prefer white. Yes. I think before the attack, white had a huge advantage. This move with all these outside, inside, sente, this move itself was inside, out, inside versus outside exchange. So we did already gain a lot of benefit. That move was very interesting. It clearly did what it was designed to do, and so it was a very, very interesting move. We'll play it here, so we'll play this move in Sente later. So in order for black to benefit from having this, black had to play this right away, which black was not willing to. So that's why this is going to be a resource for white. Now we have at least one eye in the center by default. We'll play this way. Preserve some points in the center. This is very painful. I probably should have just blocked. We would have had an eye. Black would only have one eye too. Oh well. Oh well. I'll play this move to make my. This is actually a little this is actually a little unclear at this moment. I think we're gonna connect. Actually, let's just make an eye here. Okay, we're going into the end game, as we talked about. 40 points for black. 10, 15, 20. I think we'll play this this way. We'll make an eye here. 5, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. It's a little too close for comfort. And we'll play the stick in. A little bit too close for comfort here. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah. I do think black has less than 40 though, so I know I move the goalpost around. 10, 20, 30, 40. Black definitely has 40. I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. I also only have 40, so it's too close. It's too close for comfort. That's okay though. So this is gonna be a controlled game. 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. So let's just make sure black doesn't get like 15 more points out of nowhere. This is meant to address problems. We just answered, we shouldn't have answered this. Atari was the killing move against the middle. We were gonna cut, push, and cut. That would have been the perfect stuff. Oh well. I guess we go with control. We went with control, so we'll win in a controlled manner by like 2.5 or something. Something small. This move in Sente, and then we'll connect that. 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40. 5. This was not a point. 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 43. It's basically totally even on the board. Any shenanigans here? Let's play it safe. There's a term used for this kind of endgame. It's called thickness endgame. And yes, black played here. Yeah, that's big. Well, this is big too, so it's about the same. As you guys know, thickness is helpful for winning the game. Thickness is valuable. So therefore, it also makes sense to play endgame in a thick manner. You don't have to think about too much. All you have to think about is safety and thickness. This is annoying. Okay, we'll play a push, and this is annoying. We just defend. We'll defend here. That would be ideal, but we ran out of the time. This is big. This was no problem. This, I think it was no problem too. We just could have gotten more points in the end game. This is big. Connected Sente. The first follower of today, Saint Love Promano. Thanks. Welcome. Welcome. I think this Atari and this is about the same for 3 points, so we're gonna play this one. This is gonna be a Sente 2. So good, good, good. This is worth 3 points as well, maybe more. Gote in 3 points, maybe more is good. Play this one is valuable. It's also Sente. We have a cut here, so there's a value there. I don't think there's any reason to save this, so we'll play it. We'll play this one. Then push and cut is gonna be a couple of points. Oh, well, it's gonna be 1, 2 for sure, and 3, so that's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I messed it up. Should have pushed first. This is now only 2 points. Could make it 3, so this was probably bigger than this, but it's okay. Hello, hope the stream is going well. Yes, we won every game today against some very strong opponents as well, so we definitely did a good job. All right, exact count time. Yeah, this is 10, 15, 20, 22, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. Are we quaking in our boots here? Black has 48 points. This is only 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 43. 43 to 48 is 43 to 48 is a 5-point game. We're only up by half of a point or 1 point. Maybe, you know, and with the throw-ins and codes and stuff, who knows? Did we miscount? Did we miscount? This is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Uh-oh, that's a Atari. 15, 25, 6, 36, 46, 48, 48. 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, 20, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a key. 40, wait, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Not a capture. 20, 30, 35, 40, 44. Okay. 44 to 48. 2.5. 2.5. Who knows who captured here or not? And this was not a capture. I'm just glad. This was a capture. This was a capture. 44 to 49. Uh-oh. I'm just glad these are not captures. 1.5. 1.5. 0.5. Oh my god. I thought we were winning by 6.5 or something. 0.5. 0.5. I can't believe it. 0.5. This was definitely a capture. This was a capture. How many did black capture in the middle here? 2. Oh boy. Atari, connect, capture, and then this capture, it's 2 points. Okay, all 4 of these are points too. We were way over optimistic about this game. I can't believe it. So maybe we were losing at some point. Analysis in way of stream, yes. So we were probably losing the game at the end game. I think we played Nobody Beats You 8 times in a row. What? Nobody beats you 8 times in a row. I don't remember the exact number. Okay. Here. I'm sure we were doing fine at this point. 98.8. Good. This was probably no good. It's probably still 90. Yeah, black is already 4.4, which is basically half of a point. Let's see if... Oh, and here we sort of gave up a little bit. 1, 2, 3... Oh no, it wants us to give up. Okay. I think we should have won by a little over half of a point, though. This move... No, we played the moves. Okay. Okay, we definitely played some small endgame moves. Right, this one, black got both of these. That was good. This was not helpful. The most thing was here. Black plays here. Still, we're gonna win by half, huh? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we'll still win by half of a point. Okay, great. Great. We should have played the push. This way, our next move would be here, which would be points. So this way, if we pushed like 4, 5, 6, we may still lose. If we didn't play it this way and we just pushed and connected, how would this be? 9.5%, so it's a closer half a point game. So I'm just glad that we won by half and we never actually trailed, which is good.
Someone invites you to play.
Oh my god, white is only at 65%. Okay, this thing lost a lot. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was comfortable. It was not comfortable at all. So maybe something better in the middle here. Maybe a jump. 96. That's not far. That's pretty close. Yeah, interesting. So this 82, only 82. I felt so happy around this moment for my chances. We're only at 83. Crazy. Okay, 3-3. Oh no, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on, guys. At this moment, 96. Yeah, the jump was not as good.
Someone invites you to play.
Okay. Probably could have done better here. No. Black could have done better here. All right, we started playing again, so go back to the game. All right. You said you never beat this opponent. No, this opponent never beats me. Ha 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 ha. No one beats Vitus Gerulitis 17 in a row in tennis. This is very interesting. Double 3-3 openings. Good, good, good. Let's see what is up. Let's see what's up. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is this? We have to develop. This is the AI move, I know. I may have played this guy. I may have played exactly this guy from before. Oh, they're an 8p. Maybe that's where the number 8 came from. Yeah, so is your opponent drunk? I lost to this guy before and I have a vague memory of these shapes, so yeah, my opponent's probably drunk, but he won last time. He might win this time too. I know. So my blacklist. I know a couple of players from Taiwan who are pros, certified pro ranks, who are on my blacklist. So let's see how this is gonna go. Alright, already starting complications. Maybe that's not the best. Ideally, I am gonna extend. No, I just couldn't accept not, keeping this corner after spending so many moves surrounding it. A big problem for the sunk cost fallacy. A big no-no for Go players. Yeah, what a... The outside Atari is coming. Have to make this uncomfortable for white, so we played these, but we have no better moves. I don't know. We can check this later and maybe we'll decide to put this guy on our blacklist or not. I think this is locally a success for white. We did play 4 moves to 1, so this is a 3-move corner for black, which is going to be a very bad corner. Again, I just don't know if this guy knows it all or he studied this or not. I think extend and then Atari from the outside could have been an idea. Oh my god. Either way, whether through study or through something, we are in a very bad position at this moment for sure, if you guys are wondering. He just extends is very problematic, very problematic. I think at the end we're just gonna jump. The outside cut is a problem. find myself having to play this. This is never good. This shape is never good. To capture this, I checked it out. Another success for white. Fight it out with him from here on. Ideally we could ignore this, but I don't think we can at this moment. Just squeeze this in and cuts. 10, 20, 30. And so white forces us to play next to the thickness, and white plays a strengthening move on the outside. Very bad. Very bad. The do not play list. Block? Oh my god. Oh my god, we're gonna block! This is some suffering indeed, but oh my god, we're gonna block. Okay, we're gonna jump. At least we're alive on the bottom, but the efficiency is out the window. We have no semblance of efficient play at all. 10, 20, 30, 40. We have like 45 points. White's got 20 on the right, and then 10 here, and 10 here, and 10 here. That's already 50. That's already 50. I hate it. I hate how this game is going. He did lose the 3 invasion with this stuff, so maybe we can play a little better here. Whenever black does have strengths, I know the move is to just capture this. Unfortunately, we have to connect, and I don't know the follow-ups. Press at least, but this press loses us the invasion too. We're gonna have to connect at the end. That would be very unideal. We'll check this guy out later. I had a similar experience playing this guy last time, if I remember correct. Capture this. This is defender's advantage territory. Hopefully. This is white is too thick. White is too thick. This is unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to manage this game. we had a good win streak today. Unfortunately, I think it's gonna come to an end at the hands of this guy. Everything is played very well. A few drunken moves at first, and then pretty well thereafter. Let's play the Ataris while we still have defender's advantage. Can we connect underneath? So sad, I don't think we actually could. Anyways, we got him to think, which is good. This and connect is probably a no-go. While we still have defender's advantage, okay, it was realized. Ideally we play here, but it's tough. have to play this first, or else if we play this first, white cuts over here at the back. We have to play this first, unfortunately. Yeah, if white just extends, we have nothing special. We survived, but this is nothing special. This is what we want him to play. Nothing special. Wanted him to Atari, so we Atari, and you know, we actually could win that Liberty race. So white is playing a little bit weird at this moment. This doesn't seem that important. Okay. Well, I think white's doing his hardest to get back onto the approved list. 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, more than 50. So if we survive with our two groups here at no losses, we should be okay. It's not that easy to survive, I see. It's press once. Ah, headbutt! This makes this Sentezo, so I thought that might give him some pause. It didn't. Just capture one. Didn't give him any pause. The middle is very thick, so white does have some more value waiting for us. Not good. Not good. We should have jumped, probably. I've seen a... so one of my biggest problems as a Go player, guys, is that I don't value these, like these two moves, in the middle of the board with enough... I don't value these enough. I should value these more, but I don't value those enough, and so I end up sort of losing control of the center of the board a lot. And my tournament experiences are proving that out, basically. So that's one of my biggest weaknesses. I don't value center control I don't value center control with enough respect. or you know, I don't give the center with enough respect. Alright, I have one eye, but hard to find a second eye. We did find a second eye, but this is not ideal, as you guys can see. Push out, so 10, 20, 30, 40. Still, it's not totally... Oh my god, that's not an eye? That's not an eye. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, well, hallucination to end our chances in this game. Okay. Definitely attempt to push out. see. This Atari is unstoppable. And if white just blocks in the back, this is nothing special. We shouldn't have extended. Atari and Atari would have been good enough for life, but we did not. We were unable to get it. Unable to make that happen. Oh well. Ooh. Okay. We imploded at the end. Unfortunately, guys. An implosion to end today. I thought we had a Atari Sente or something. I don't even know. Probably have to fight this ko. 1, 2, 3, 4, something like 4 ko threats only. Atari is 1. That's 5. That's good. I don't think we could. I don't think we could realistically do this. This cut is Sente, and then the connect would have survived for white. Damn it. Man, this attack and defense was really tough. But then again, white did have a lot of thickness, so I do think this attack went relatively well for black. We survived, we captured stones. It's just not able to do it at the end here. Not able to close it out. Damn. £70. Yeah, it's 70 points for white. Oh, do we have a chance at the end? Do we have a chance at the end? Nope. Ah, we had to capture this first. I don't think it would have done it though. Yeah, even this, I don't think it would have done the job. Still, it was better to have a connect than not. All right. Capture, connect, Atari, this. That's too bad. That's too bad. Capture this. Push this, capture, push here, connect this. You know what? Yeah, probably not. Probably not. All right. Yeah, it was a similar game. Okay. So at the end here, the most likely would have been this. Atari, play here, play this one, play this one. Yeah, it was so close. This is a white can't connect, but it's a double co. White can co this on his way to on his way. So there was nothing here either, which is really too bad. Which is really too bad. This move didn't get any ice space. Yeah, we probably could have gotten that Atari earlier, but you know, opponent was never gonna give us these chances. So the life would have been here, but white can capture this, doesn't have to connect, and then we can play this. This way it is total life. It is total life. Probably just leave it here. But I do think white is winning at this point, despite, you know, us surviving well on the right. This attack and defense was very, very good. And I don't value these, like this move and then this move, with enough respect that they deserve. So after living on the right, 2.3, okay, so there's still not a realistic chance. Not a realistic chance. Yeah, this is already too bad. So living here was definitely more than what we deserved as black here. Played the AI moves, even this honey move, got ourselves into a position to counterattack and survive. We did survive, but this was not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Yeah, no good ways. No real good ways. So that just beginning the. I have seen. I think my previous game with this guy went exactly like this, basically. All right. Next time, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is the AI move to play the attach. I also didn't play the simple. I felt like I had so much thickness in the corner that I was gonna counter attack. The AI move looks like this, by the way. So it's just okay. I'm sure this PP is correct. You know, these kinds of things you see enough nowadays. We went for all of this. So the move was going to be extend and then Atari on the outside. We didn't Atari on the outside. We played this way, which is okay. White is supposed to double Hana here. And let's see what it was. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So this is slightly, basically cross back everything. So the corner is just it's just what this guy really likes, I guess. And we played this one, which is gonna lose a lot. How much did we lose? We're down to 12%. Yeah, we did feel this 12% is 6 or 7 points this early in the game. Later it becomes much narrower. So okay. Yeah, this part we also didn't do well at. Oh yeah, we have to play this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. No biggie. We can still make this work, but White played very well around here. Yeah, this was a painstaking moment. Just connect, okay? Ended up playing the bad shapes, and it was all good for White. So in hindsight, sort of, you know, defender's advantage is how we come back in games. We sort of got it. We captured 3 stones in the way to surviving, but White was able to just still totally keep control of the game, and it was we're too weak on the remaining part of the board. I guess that makes sense. This guy's not quite on our blacklist, but let's just say next time he plays, we'll be happy to take a like a 1 point early game if that's his thing. Okay. Okay, we played a lot of other professionals today, which is very, very good. Very, very good. Blue collar stream for the blue collar pro. Man, I can't believe I only won that one game by half of a point, which was very hard. Okay. Let's see if we can get more games. 1 p.m. It's a sunny day. I do plan to eat a very big lunch and then spend some time outdoors. Come back and do my Go lessons in the afternoon and evening. Great. Blue collar pro. Okay. All right, last remaining games. I did realize the other day the infamous Hikaru no Go anime, they mentioned defender's advantage in a way. Aha. 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 Yes, you think you're attacking me, but I am okay, and you stepped into my trap. You activated my trap card, kind of. There was a lot of that in Defender's Advantage, and yeah, there was some of that. All right. So no more games. I'll show you guys briefly how. First, let me make sure there is someone else to raid who is playing Go at the moment. Not sure. If there isn't, I'll keep going for a little longer, and you know, we'll find someone. And so let's see. There are some Go streamers around, so we'll be okay. Oh, there's Daniel, which is. So we'll probably raid him later. In any case, at this moment, I'll show you guys how my games went. I don't have game records for the other games, but my games did not go well. And it was also very telling this time. I didn't remember the exact ordering of some of my moves, which is really bad. Okay. No, that's not the window. I want the OGS window, which would be this one. No, the game against Ilya was we really atoned for our mistakes in that one, which was really good, and our mistakes did not prove fatal to us, which was very good. Alright, here's my OGS, and let's see how these look. I had it in my demo boards as recordings. These are the 4 games. This was Jeremy, this one was a loss, and I'll keep the AI on. Generally pretty okay. I was playing black, and I played this Joseki, played some development moves. I played this one, Alex's favorite Joseki, did not end up working very well. I did play this one instead of the slower diagonal move, Kosumi move, which was okay. I guess it was okay. Played this one and the cut, and this move, very strong, very hard to figure out the first time. I went for this. I felt this could not be bad, and it wasn't. White played here, so it was actually kind of good for black at this moment. Well, half a point jumped, but this ko was actually very good for black, being able to play the ko, but I messed this up in this way. White played here, so I should resolve the ko, but I was not able to come up with this Atari, which seemed very complicated. There's still a ko after the resolution to the ko. So I ended up playing this one as an extend, which loses a lot of points, I know. But I felt like if I resolve the ko now, it's better, but it's better that I connect here. But my move just lost a lot of, so much value that it was worse. So what's Ruyin? This was very complicated, and here we really see why the AI wanted me to Atari there. Spend an extra move because I'm gonna spend an extra move here anyways. So I might as well have this shape and another move with the Atari and let this capture be there. So this is about even, which means the other one would have been much better. Played here. I figured out at this moment White played a big move. I did figure out generally the good place to play, but at this moment I switched my brain from defense to offense before this move. At this point, when I played this move, I totally switched from defense to total offense. And this allowed white to get defender's advantage, and I went for offense, and unfortunately I was not able to actually do any damage to white. Couldn't come up with this. This is very defensive. This one is about saving, allowing like a little bit of a backdoor and then defending against this kind of thing relatively effectively. So I was not in defensive mode, so defender's advantage went to white and ended up having to play this move, which I thought was going to be a ko that would look like this. And I was going to say, this wasn't so good, but it's acceptable. But white does not connect and instead goes for the cut. Of course, to do all this, I had some plans to do a connect and throw in to capture the whole thing. I needed a lot of pieces to fall into place. Unfortunately, none of the pieces were in place. So it was really, I felt like white was in trouble, but this is the thing about defender's advantage. This ended up being a ko, but all that white needed to do was this ko was surprisingly hard to fight for black. I thought I had ko threats, but it was surprisingly hard to fight for black, and white can just cut there and capture the inside black group and then capture the outside group. So it's like two groups for one white group over here, and that was a no-no, of course. If white played on the inside, that would have been acceptable, and this would have been acceptable, but sadly it was not the way. So I ended up having to just connect here and give up on the ko, which was very sad. This also saved white's group on the bottom. So this was sente, but ended up losing the second group anyways. And I'm a late resigner, so the game continued for a long time. And at this moment, I was able to hold this spot, and white ended up defending one move here, which is not exactly needed. Black could maybe survive, but the right-hand side was much bigger. But I misjudged the position, and I definitely needed to surround the whole right-hand side, not just the whole right-hand side minus 3 points or something. This M3 push was played much earlier, and white ended up playing a little conservatively to resolve the ko for a 4-point endgame. At this moment, I really regretted, because white played relatively safely, I really regretted not playing as hard as I could on the right. Anyways, so white played here. This was the closest moment. This was within 2.5 points. Unfortunately, I played this one. It was a pity. If I could get this move, this Atari in, and then play these moves, and then white's supposed to ko this, but if white doesn't ko this way and plays here, I would have a comeback on my hands. The key was to have a ko here and just throw in and Atari here, and just white runs out of liberties here. But so if that's the case, white may have to lose another point inside. I gain 4 points on the outside. That was the only way to come back. That's why I'm a late resigner, but I couldn't get that Atari, so it was no good. This game was Justin Teng. Justin beat me once in an AGA tournament. Justin's probably the lowest rated, lowest opponent in terms of rating that I've lost to in a long time. Justin is 6 point something done. So this was good. At least this I lost my first game against Jeremy, so at least this time I could get some revenge. Okay, all good. And defender's advantage here. I have attacked a corner like this a lot and really tried to make this work, but the corner is incredibly, unexpectedly resilient, and attacking this ended up losing it for black, or making black go at a very big deficit. I also didn't do well in this attack, but it was probably fine enough. I even died more on the inside just to get the Aji. It was not worth it. Ended up invading here, but at this moment I was able to get defender's advantage on my side, and because black went for the cut, and all I had to do was live, because white already took out the black territory, so just living was a huge success for white. It just got better and better after that, because ended up killing black at the same time. And the third game was Alan. Alan confirmed. Alan says, oh, actually not confirmed. Alan has not. Alan says he has. I'm playing white in this game. Alan says he has not heard about playing in the pro qualifiers. So Alan also found out that he's playing the pro qualifiers through the same rumors channel that you guys and I saw before. So I was playing white in this one. Alan found this, Alan prepared for this with this thing, and it worked. Fortunately, I didn't play any significantly bad moves after this, but at this moment definitely play the Hane earlier rather than later. I went for this Aji, which was bad. Black did connect to punish me, and this was not a good moment for white, but yes, this was Alan's opportunity. White is not able to actually survive in the corner, even though it's a little complicated. So anyways, being able to get this Hane made it a little better. Ended up so black's move was to play this and have to hold on and then connect here. It's very, very hard to resolve to do. I thought it was gonna look like this. It was gonna have a Sente like this, and I would say, okay, this is about even or slightly better for white. I thought it was very good for white, but it was just even. Well, of course, it's not very good for white. White died, and the bottom is not fully alive. Anyways, so when I Atari'd, Alan played the outside Atari, I was like, okay, this is defender's advantage. No, I was like, Alan, what about defender's advantage? Are you really gonna attempt to kill me like this? And he was very, very serious. I shouldn't have played the exchange, but that's okay. Well, that's not okay. It lost like 4 points. So when Alan played the push moves, I knew that he thought he had me. And these moves, I knew he thought he had me, but he didn't have me. Atari extend this move. And this Atari would have led to basically one eye on the inside. This is more likely dead, but I don't play that Atari. I just play this Hane move, and then I Atari from the outside, and this cut Atari resolves this ladder too. So it was just this defender's advantage. Oh no, I hope no one raided me, so I hope no one raided me. Okay, it's a follow, good. Connor, Will, Chris, thanks for the follow. We'll raid them later, probably the Daniel stream. Even though this was very dicey, I made another blunder in this game. I went full ham, like I went full counter-attack mode here, no safety stuff. So even though this was a little dicey, this was a big mistake. I did end up playing a safety move with this move. It was a very bad safety move. The big mistake was this cut. I thought it was just fine, but I had to Atari here. First, before I always thought this was fine. I always thought of this as black captures and I'll capture the inside. What's the big deal? It's all good. I already saved the outside, but black does not capture the 2, and instead fights liberties with the side. And that's really bad because black would live everywhere and white would actually die everywhere. the bottom here too. So I had to go for some, luckily there was some co-shenanigans here, but it was like a one-step co. It was really, don't play there, white is winning again. Yeah, play here so that black can play another move, and then white can Atari in. Very close game. Crazy. I should have Atari'd earlier, and the safety move and stuff. Anyways, was not able to, once I was able to cut, you know, if I could have used defender's advantage earlier to Atari here, like before I played this Hane perhaps, that would have also made the cut work. Anyways, the rest was easy. Black was not able to escape in the middle. It was a scintillating victory. And so the hardest part was the last game here. I was playing black against the Siyuan Fang. And I even drank a can of Coca-Cola ahead of time. And I actually felt pretty good ahead of the game. Like I had a good energy. Unlike the last tournament where I would have fizzled out, this one I did not fizzle out. It was harder to. It was a bit harder to play to stay even in the openings by black. Like this move was not easy to come up with. This move was very not easy to come up with. It wasn't even a good invasion, a great invasion. But it was easier for white to come up with simple thickness moves, and so ended up spending a lot of time around here. Ended up going for this. I knew about this move, but I didn't know that what was gonna happen. This was actually a good result for white, but it was very hard to see this. You know, black captured 2 stones. The reason this is good for white is white got safety on the outside. Black captured 2 stones for free, but black's corner was already totally safe. And black doesn't need this extra strengths for anything. So this is just white lets everything go, and it's good for white, which is very hard to wrap my head around that. So after some careful consideration, but also spending a lot of time, I did come up with the totally blue moves here. So in hindsight, I did play this part very, very blue, which was very impressive, but really prevented me from doing better later on, which was a bit of a pity. Yeah, this would have been a great time to start using defender's advantage. Come kill me, and this was not going to yield much, you know, and it sort of entices white to go for this kill too, which would be, of course, really bad because you don't go for these kills this way. And of course, so white was going to probably, if white seals on the outside and oh, this is actually dead. Okay, then just to live. This would be okay. A very long game, but yeah, ended up playing slightly safe and then attacking. I forgot about defender's advantage and continuing to strengthen my own shapes. it's still okay. I did remember back in time, so that's okay. But at this moment, I believe it was at this moment I played the bad move here, which was just too small. The black corner was strong. White has a sente move here. It was just not big enough. It slowed down my sustainable development. Anyways, so I had in my game record that I played this move right now, right now, but I think I played this much earlier, and so I was that move really set me back a lot, and my time was really ticking down at this moment. Couldn't find some good answers here. Ended up playing a move that looked kind of good here, but this move, it was just instead really not working. And it was first it's this move, which was not what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe this, and then we'll go for an exchange of some kind. And I just really did not, black was very thin on the board, just didn't value this enough. I thought white was dead on the top and white was gonna capture the left in the exchange, you know. And in hindsight, because of all these weaknesses that black has in the middle, that this is still good for white, but I didn't think I had any weaknesses here, so imagine this shape. This is how strong I felt here. Again, there's also weaknesses in the middle group, but again, I was looking at the middle as a potential to make points. That would have been the close game. But anyways, I just did not, when the clock was ticking down, I just ended up going for it. I didn't go for the more subtle moves like this one. I ended up going for the full. Here the most complicated variation was this. First make a push and cut problem here, and then allow the right hand side to be settled by white, and then go for this kind of a push and cut. It's very, very hard to calculate out. Yeah, it was sad. Anyways, so later on this just white was too thick everywhere. And here's one more thing that in the end it looked like this. I ended up, white ended up getting the top, and white ended up getting the left hand side. So between these two, it was impossible to come back there. Went for this, and then white struck first in the middle here. Ended up dying there, and all that white suffered was losing the 5 stones on the left hand side. And so it was a safety 10-pointer from white. Ended up going for broke. Didn't even show the rest. Okay. So this one was very, very tough. I thought this black is gonna capture white on the top. No, not at all. So did not. Yeah. Anyways, here's another thing where I said one of my big weaknesses is I don't value this middle of the board stuff very much, and so. That's one of my big weaknesses. In hindsight, I think I played this move way earlier than the full game record, and so this was already a bit of a tough situation now. And even here, I distinctly remember playing this J3 move, which is another side and bottom move too. So it just shows my inclinations as a Go player, and this reverted back to some other variations. What did end up mattering was the relative thickness in the center of the board, and even though I did some I did take steps to fight back against the stuff, but it was just not, still reasonably close at this moment. But still, I did not play at the most important spots on the board with my inclinations, weakness of my inclinations, and ended up really the thinness really continued to dog my chances throughout the game, and it resulted in the stick that I saved, that I brought out, eventually dying, and I was never actually able to threaten the white group on the right. Okay. Alright, so that's how my tournament went. Very bad. Whenever I go 50-50 in a tournament, it's terrible news. But, I did play some quality games. It was very interesting to see there. So I will catch up with chat at the end, and I will leave you guys somewhere else. Oh, cool. Justin's great. Why Q2 is so blue? Hi, Zichen. I'm back from dinner. No, not so much. Oh yeah, blue collar game reviews. Blue collar game reviews. Why was Q2 so blue? Ooh, I don't know which game we're talking about here. Why was Q2 so blue? Let me try to figure out which game it was first. And Q2 was so blue. It was not the first game. It was it the last game? Nope, it was not the last game. Good. It's a very narrow set of ranges, not the third game. The Justin game. Why was Q2 so blue? Q2 was a Sente moves that threatened black's corner. If you remember how it was, it's threatened to... it's a double Sente basically. When black plays, white was gonna block, and it's like a 2 points less for white, and it doesn't hurt at all. When white blocks, white has more, white has a stronger shape and more ice space. So Q2 was just a double Sente. Yeah. Double Sente for maybe 1 point. That's why it's so blue. All right, we have choices. Short stream. Okay, we're not gonna rate that. Me when I write NGL and then I lie. Okay. Belgian Championships finals, or the Daniel ML, who is our resident streamer for the AGA. He's on our board. I don't know how much. Oh, Rikiki Lord is there. So we're gonna go raid the Belgian Go Federation here, guys. See you guys. Rikiki Lord is here. He's always in. Say hi to Rikiki Lord. Make sure. All right. Have a good rest of the weekend. This is a blue collar stream by the Blue Collar Pro. Played a lot of games today, and we did game reviews. It was great. See you guys next time. So we're gonna end the stream on YouTube and